Betti, and I'm living in Hungary, in Miskolc, which is close to the Slovakian border. And I'm a law student.
Hi everyone, my name is Markus. I am a native Estonian speaker and a second language English speaker, currently living in Tallinn, Estonia.
Excellent, thanks so much. So the words that I have picked for this video are all related. They all have the same origin and they're cognates. So in some cases, they might be very easy, but in other cases, it's a little bit challenging, but there are very simple rules. If you pick up what the rules are, and as you go along, you'll become more familiar with it, it becomes easier to pick those up because there are so many cognates between the two languages that are not obvious at first. But once you understand how they're related, then you can understand there are a lot more than you think. So we're going to start with the first Hungarian word.
So my first word is keys.
Kiz. All right, kiz. So the immediate thing that pops into my mind is the word kes in Estonian, which is who. It's a question, who. Kes on se. Another one, kes.
One thing that might help is a lot of times the Estonian word has an extra vowel at the end, which doesn't exist in Hungarian. So keep that in mind.
So it's the vowel sound that Hungarians dropped. Okay, so I reckon, so I'll just kes, so kesa, kesi. Could it be arm, kesi?
Almost, yes. It's close. It's not arm, but yeah, it's related.
Is it hand?
Yes, it's hand.
Funny, yeah, that's interesting. So the word in Estonian is very.
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 Wow. Doesn't sound familiar. How do you write it?
So V-E-R-I.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, you're right, spot on.
So the next word is maze.
Maze. All right, so I'm guessing it's M-E with the little diacritic and then the Z.
Yes.
So if we go by the previous rule, as Father so graciously mentioned to us, Kez was Kazi, then maybe Messi. Is it honey?
Yes, it's honey.
Hey. There
okay,
you go.
easier than I thought.
All right, so the next Estonian word will be sarv.
Sarv.
Yep, S-A-R-V. Sarv.
Horn.
Yeah,
like
yeah, horn. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly the same in Hungarian.
Is it actually? How do you pronounce it?
Sarv.
That's really cool.
Víz.
Víz. Víz or vez?
E. It's long.
Oh, okay. Víz. Vízi. I'll just put an I at the end as well, like the previous word. So vízi. Vezi. Could it be water? Vezi?
Yes, it's water.
Cool. Well, there you go. Okay, so it's so I would say it's more commonly said talv, but tali it could be used as well.
Tali.
Yeah, T-A-L-I, tali, or talv, T-A-L-V.
Tail. So it's winter.
That's right, on the nose.
It was, what was tali?
No, talv, or tali.
Okay, so it's voi.
Voi.
Voi. Oh.
Voi. Voi. So in Estonian, there's a word called või, which means butter or.
Butter, yes.
Is it actually butter?
Yeah, it's butter.
Can you use it in a sentence for me? Like, pass me the butter?
Odaadod a vajat. Can you
okay.
pass me the butter?
Oh, okay, cool. So that's in the partitive case. You added the T at the end, vajat. So that's pretty much like Estonian. So the next Estonian word, it's a very short word, but it's very commonly used. It is all. A-double-L.
All, stand. To stand.
Not quite.
Hola, which means under.
That's correct. Yeah, hola.
Thing I want to mention for this next one is a lot of times with Estonian and Hungarian, the H and the K sound, you've got to switch them.
Okay, so it's hall.
Hol. All right, let's keep the Bahadur's good tip in mind and turn the H into a K. So hol, kol, kol, koil, which would mean a monster, a big beast.
No. It could be, but no.
Kal. So we don't really kal. If you say kala, which would mean like an animal, which would be like a fish. A fish, is it a fish?
Yes, it's a fish.
Well, there you go. Awesome. So the next Estonian word that I have is yeah.
Yeah. Like, how do you write it?
J and then a, which is A with dot. So
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yig. I changed the letter, which is ice.
Wow.
Yes. Ice.
Yeah, it's ice. Yeah.
Okay, it was just a tip. I wasn't sure, but follows the rule.
How did you pronounce that word?
Yig.
Yig.
Yeah. Manny.
Manni.
Mm-hmm.
Manni. So, well, the immediate word that comes into my mind is manipu, which is a type of tree. Is it a tree at all?
No.
Many. So the word that I remember is mina, which would have been me. Is it
No.
me?
No.
There was another
one. So mine, which would mean go. Is
Yes.
it actually many mine? Oh, okay, and then in Finnish menne. All right. So the word that I have here, it's a 4-letter word. It's silm.
Silm.
Yep. S-I-L-M. Silm.
Silm. Scene, which is color.
Not quite.
One hint could be part of the body.
Part of the body. Okay. Sieve, heart.
No, not.
That's the part of the body. Sam, which is eye.
How did you pronounce that?
Sam.
Sem. Yep, that's I.
Eye. Okay.
Silm.
Sam. Okay.
You can see that.
So my sentence is nem tudni milyen mély a víz.
Milyen tudni?
Sorry?
Could you repeat that, please?
Yes. Nem tudni milyen mély a víz.
So víz, I already remember. That's water, basically. and mien would mean to go, right? So
No, it
no,
wasn't.
mien. Wait, how could I forget? Mien, that was like what kind, right?
Yes, but in this sentence, we use a different way. Like,
Okay.
we can use as how.
Okay. Tundi, which would mean hour.
No.
No.
Tudni.
If you put nam, it's cannot or don't.
Oh, okay. So like I didn't know.
I like don't know. Like we don't know, because if I say I don't know, it's nem tudom, so it's changed, but the root of the word it's tudni.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing it's don't know, but let's think. So it's don't know. Water is the last word. So I didn't know if that water was good to drink.
Almost. So how deep the water is? We or don't know how deep the water is.
Oh, okay. So V means depth.
May, it's deep.
Oh,
But
okay.
when you said don't know the water is or how the water is, it's also correct if you don't know if it's drinkable or it's not. So it also makes sense.
Talv on täis jääd.
Again.
So talv on täis jääd.
Tal was tail, which is winter. What was the other word? The next one.
So there's 4 words in total. So there's talv on täis jääd.
It was ice. No, jég.
That's right.
Ties.
So the word that we haven't touched upon is täis, which is T-A-I-S. And then the last word is jääd. So talv on täis jääd.
Tele, which is full or.
Yeah.
Tél telejénk. The winter is full of ice.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Good one. You got this. I'm actually curious. Wait, how is that said in Hungarian again?
Oh, a tél tele van jéggel.
Yeah, once you break it down, it starts to make sense.
Yeah.
As I was saying before, there are a lot of words that are in common, and some of these cognates you would know when you hear it for the first time. Like I'll give you one for example. Let's say to swim. How would you say to swim in Hungarian?
Úszni.
And how do you say it in Estonian?
Ujuma. Usni. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, both start with u. I guess that's the extent of it as far as I can tell.
So these 2 words are related, but when you hear them, you might not realize that right away, right? So there are plenty of other words like this. I try to use ones which are not so significantly apart, although some of them, as I said, were a little bit more challenging, and you have to kind of play around and keep a lot of rules in mind to figure them out. I mean, there are other ones. I'm just trying to think, like heart. How do you say heart in Hungarian?
Szív.
And in Estonian?
Süta.
Yeah, again, these are related terms. Very, very tough to like figure it out at first.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are related and they share the same root. So yeah, I think this was really interesting. As I said, I haven't seen a video comparing Hungarian and Estonian, even though they are languages that share a common root.
Yeah, if you get a Finnish person on board, I'd be happy to join, in assistance. Maybe we could do some, maybe we could spice up the party here, get some more people involved.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. No, I'd be very happy to. And that's something I have planned for the future. Both Estonian and Hungarian, I feel like our languages that get kind of pushed aside and neglected in Europe.
To be honest, I mean, Europe is completely dominated by Indo-European languages. I think the only non-Indo-European languages in Europe are like, what is it? Estonian, Finnish, Hungarian, Basque, and
Yeah.
Maltese maybe. And
Like Sami language, northern Sweden and
yeah,
Finnish.
languages. Yeah. So it's basically this Finno-Ugric, Basque, and Semitic, and that's everything in the European. So it is kind of a rarity, and put to the side, of course.
And that's why I want to say thank you again. This was really, really great. I loved it as well. I learned so much during the research.
Thanks, Bahadur, for having me. This was definitely a very interesting experiment, and it was very, I hope, valuable.
I also want to thank you for having me in this video. It was really interesting and challenging. I didn't know that Estonian is so close to Hungarian language, but it was nice to learn.
I think it's a very educational video for everybody who's watching, whether they speak Estonian or Hungarian or not. I think it's quite educational and interesting. So thank you so much. Have a good evening. It's a little past noon here, so. So well, yeah, and
enjoy the rest of your afternoon, Bahadur.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, take care.
Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye.